Appreciate everybody. What's up? This show is about rolling with the punches 101. No, I'm just playing, but we're here. We're alive. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, so we're not able to have our YouTube family like we normally do. But if you guys already know you guys are watching, you could definitely see right after this. I'll just upload it and post it directly onto the channel. And it's about just getting this information out, getting it locked in, and we'll take it from there. Let me go ahead and introduce myself. I go by Cedric Blickman, aka Blick in the He's. And I'm chilling, man. I'm nothing without my team. We got the Royal Flush crew in our house. I was a little bit late today, but they was on time. That's shit. You can't ask for a better team. So we got Coco in our house. How you doing, Coco? How you feeling?
Wonderful, wonderful. Great rise, everyone.
Great rise, great rise. And then we also got Super Juice. She's still super juicy. She's still super juicy. And Juicy is...
rising.
She closer now. She getting closer now. She's back home, Nas. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. And then we got the one and only Poetic Poison. What up?
Yo, do y'all realize we got less than a week and a half before we get each other?
Got him. Shout out to the crew. We got Goddess in the house. We also got Miko in the house, Fim, and Tina. Shout out to all of the HMS crew. Definitely in this building, man. We are here to stay, not going nowhere. Sorry, but not going nowhere. All right, so today.
Yeah, and I'm on my juicy today, y'all.
Ooh, put the juicy look hoodie gang. You see, I'm on the hoodie gang. I got the hoodie memo too. Don't play with me. We out here in the streets. Yeah, I'm just Coco. Look, I can put you up. Like Coco, like, I didn't get that memo. No, she don't need no hoodie. She don't need no hoodie. She got the hair all done.
It's not a hoodie. It's a jacket.
Okay, jacket hoodie. A jacket hoodie, I guess. It's kind of a mixture of both, I guess. It's both. But yeah, man, today is a good show. We're definitely going to be jumping in and diving into the first mini series of numerology. So we'll get out of hand. This is our first show about numerology. This is Juicy's world right here. She loves some numerology for sure. And we believe, like I said, here, just not at HMS, but just us as a group of people and friends and co-workers, on different ways in order to get certain type of information. We believe in God, source, whatever you want to label it, comes in many different facets, and there's different tools. I look at numerology as a tool, like how we said astrology is a tool, tarot. Appreciate it. Thank you. These are different tools that are set before us so we can be able to help direct our life going in a certain type of direction. I know some of our episodes have been kind of serious as of late. Some of them like us just goofy and being goofy around, but we got balance. We got balance on this thing. We want to teach you something. We want to learn something ourselves. Some of these things are me actually learning as well. You know what I mean? I know a little bit about a lot of these things, but it's still learn something new every day. I believe in constantly chiseling yourself to the best version of yourself. So we're going to get ready to go in. We got the wonderful Poetic Poison. She's going to give us a little bit of definition just in case you didn't know what numerology is. But just keep in mind that numbers are everything. Numbers are everywhere. And they have vibrations and energies too. You know what I mean? Everything has a vibration, has an energy. So even keep in mind that even when you receive physical things, it has a vibration and an energy on it, especially if it's some clothes that somebody had previously before you. Wash that shit, because even you washing it does have an essence on it, because that person has actually been wearing it. And if you know about oils and stuff like that, like, you know, and they say anointed oils and all this stuff, your body has oil coming off of it at all times. So that person is anointing that thing. That's just a side note, even though I don't have nothing about numerology, it's nothing to do with it. But yeah, so just keep that in mind, that everything has energy in it, no matter what it is. And so numbers itself, which started off everything, numbers was the first thing, is saying, hey, more than one. Appreciate the love. More than one, it was like 0 is a number, and then goes 1, then 2, and so forth. Once that started to happen, then it was energies, and we just name them numbers. It's probably another name. They probably got another name we don't even know about. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get ready to go in. We got wonderful Poetic. She's going to go ahead and bring some definitions up. I'm turning my light on my screen up. Jesus, that was low. All right, and let's go ahead and dive in. So let's go ahead and start him off.
All right. Top of the morning, everybody. Again, like Flick said, we are talking about numerology. So, what is numerology? In simple, numerology is the study of numbers in your life. You can uncover information about the world and also each individual person by using numerology. Numerology can look incredibly complex, and there are so many different types of numerology that you may not even know where to start. But if you're familiar with astrology, then you may know just a little bit about numerology. It is similar in quite a few ways, but uses different methods to get the information and insight. Numbers. Numerology is the idea that the universe is a system, and once broken down, we are left with the basic elements, which are numbers. These numbers can be used to help us to better understand the world and ourselves as individuals.
Got him. So yeah, like she was saying while she's loading up the next one, like she was saying, it's a way of life, and yes, that is a key fact. If you do know astrology, it is on the same path, it's within the same energy, but you can kind of go more into details, is what I feel, by breaking it certain things down. They have different ways, different methods. Juicy can kind of tell you a little bit more about that. You can break down your name itself, get a number. You can break down your birthday and actually get certain numbers. There's just multiple ways in order to find out a core number. And for some of you guys, it's kind of over your head. It's okay. You're going to have to get a course or get some YouTube videos in your life. And we have some books that we're going to recommend to you as well. But just know that you can be broken down into an actual number. All right, go ahead. What?
So next we have the history of numerology. Where numerology came from and how it came to be is somewhat of a mystery. Like many ancient philosophies, Egypt and Babylon are where the earliest written records of numerology are said to be. Other evidence shows that numerology was used thousands of years ago in Rome, China, Greece, and Japan. Modern day numerology is normally credited to the Pythagoras, who was a Greek philosopher. Although it is not known if he invented numerology, he had some theories behind it, which took numbers to a completely different level. These theories are now the reasons behind Pythagoras have the credit for modern day numerology. Dr. Julian Stenton was actually the person who came up with the name numerology. He also brought recognition and awareness to its modern day time. There is not much else known about the whereabouts of numerology. It has become quite popular in today's society and is used by many.
Okay, got it. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. And we're going to drop down to the numerology life path. So these are just some quick little ways in order to receive your number or to get a certain number and how to do it. Like I said, we have other websites and books that we will recommend to you how you're able to get these numbers. We'll go in a little bit more on details, but we're just kind of giving you an overall. Like I said, this whole show is just basic off an overall of how to be able to at least have it on your radar to know what numerology is. But give me 2 seconds. Let me turn the brightness up. There we go. We back. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Your numerology life path number. In numerology, your life path number is the most important number. It forms the basis of what path your life could take. Similarly, it should be reflective of who you are or should be in your personality and traits. A life path number is a life path number also outlines any opportunities or challenges you may face, as well as any lessons you may have to learn along the way. Each life path number has a difference. It is calculated by adding up the numbers of your full date of birth. For example, April 4th, 1992 would be 4 plus 4 equals 8. Then 1992 broken down as 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 2 equals 21. And you add the two digits 21 together like 2 plus 1 equals 3.
Got it.
This is the number. This is the same with any double digit number, which could keep repeating, which could keep adding together until you end up with a one-digit number. Examples would be 19 becoming 1 plus 9 equals 10, and then 1 plus 0 equals 1.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, add the 8 plus the 3 for your life path number, i.e., 8 plus 3 equals 11. Sounds complicated? It's easier than you think. Once you have determined your life path, your life plan number, you can then see what it says about you and your life. And it is surprising how accurate just knowing your general traits of your life path number can be to an individual. This is why so many go on to find out more about themselves with more in-depth reading.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Appreciate it. And Juicy is right. It is another form. It's called a master number. So that is something else that to keep into consideration. Did you want to emphasize a little bit more on that, Juice? Are you good before we go to the next one?
Yeah. I was just gonna say yes, the double digits, because we do have 1 through 9, but once you get to the double digits, those are master numbers. Like, for instance, Freeze, he's a leap year baby, so his number is actually 11. So that's a master number. That's like 9 is the highest, but when you start getting to the double digits, it goes into another level called the master number.
Well, damn,
So,
my whole entire birthday is double digits. I'm 10, 15, 90.
well,
Appreciate it.
well,
Thank
like,
you.
yeah,
Bubbles.
yeah, he's a leap year baby. So, he don't have a birthday. He only have one every 4 years. So,
Yeah.
with that, you add up all his numbers for his birthday. He's actually has a master number. So that's actually a special.
Yeah. Special. You special. You special. And like what it was saying in the description too, also, it's tight because I've seen truths in a lot of things. That's why I don't just sell out on just one thing. You choose which direction you want to go. But I have seen a lot of things, like I said, comes very, very accurate when it comes to actually the truth that it tells you about yourself and how it's able to break it down in a certain type of thing. I see your hand up again, Juice.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say one more thing. You know that the alphabets, of course, is numbers. So that actually started with Greek, and the Greek was with the fraternity. So even with me, half of my name doesn't even exist, but we'll get to that part. Because that's when you get to how you get to your life path number and who you actually are. So it's going to get interesting. I just wanted to say that too.
And we'll definitely have a special show with everybody too, since we are touching, like I said, the surface. We'll bring it back, and we're going to actually do all of our life path numbers to be able to see, how we came up with that. Like I said, it's just the basis. We just want to go in just to let people know what's going on, that it does exist. And if somebody had a taboo about it or feel some type of way about it, we're kind of diving in so you can kind of see a little bit more. So if you want to go hide and go get on Google yourself and say, let me just go ahead and look, I thought it was bad, let me go ahead and see what I can do, then that's kind of pretty much what the energy's for. All right, let's go ahead and ease on down the road.
I did mine real quick in my head while we were just talking. I was like, okay.
She got a little bit. You put that thing, you then you divide and put the little thing and then add the bone in it. I got you. Yeah. You stupid. You got a little. Yeah, I got you. You in there. All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and keep going.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Next, your expression number.
Yep.
Your expression number, also known as your destiny number. An expression number is said to delve into your abilities, desires, and personal goals. It could also make you aware of any inherent traits you may carry. Your expression number is calculated by converting your full first name, including any middle name, into numbers using the Pythagorean chart. This type of chart correlates a letter with a single digit number. Then the total sum is broken down into a single digit number. Once again, the master numbers apply to your destiny number and are not reduced any further. Whatever expression number you are left with has a different meaning and works in combination with other core numbers to build a picture of who you are and what you're about as a person in the wider universe.
Okay, cool. Good.
Okay.
All right. So like I said, we're touching in that. Exactly. Like I said, the destiny, ability, desires, your personal goals. These are things, it's just, like I said, outlines. They're pretty much giving you outlines of certain things. You might even already know this stuff, but the fact that it can be marked in some type of way for someone else to know it, or with you knowing it from a different path, it can kind of point you in a direction. I told you, I always say this, these different tools are like compasses. If you already know where north is, you might not need certain things like this, but it's always good to have a compass because you might get lost. Might go down a path, hit a tree look the same way, you start veering left, boom, now you in a situation, you know what I mean? So it's always good to have a compass in some type of way. And there's many type of compasses to be able to allow you to help you or assist you as you go down that path. All right, so as we go down the path, we're getting ready to go to the actual soul urge.
Your soul urge number is often referred to as the heart's desire number in numerology. This can symbolize a reflection of your inner or true self. The most interesting thing about the soul urge number is that it often reveals truth in people that they only recognize once the reading is completed. For example, your heart's desires number may show that you actually crave power, or that you are much deeper and require a higher level of fulfillment. Alternatively, you may have a need to feel valued or cared for. All of these qualities can often sit beneath the surface, and in revelation can be quite enlightening, even changing the entire direction of a person's life to find their true happiness. The calculation is similar to others using your full birth name. However, you can only calculate the value of the vowel to reveal your inner urge or desire.
Something about them
So
vowels,
that's the
boy.
A, the E, the I, the O, the U.
And that old
Does
AI.
that include sometimes Y?
That's a juicy question. I don't know. I would say most of the time, I guess I would. Go ahead, Juice. She want to jump in. Look, we ain't heard this much from Juice in any show. No, I'm just, I'm just joking with you.
No, I was gonna say, somebody just came in the room. Remember, when you used to do your single lives 2658. I'm still trying to figure out what that means. That they just came in the room,
and they
right
did that.
Now.
Who? What's the name? Put them on blast. What's the name?
It's 26/5/8. That person's been coming in for a minute and haven't been around, but we're talking about numerology, and now they came back
popping on in.
I'm trying to figure out.
All right, well, say who yourself is. A lot of these people are flashers too. Don't keep that in mind. That's one of our terms we use on Bigo. When somebody just flash, you just come up in your room and just like, what they talking about? Okay, I'm out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But we good. We putting them on Front Street though. We putting you on Front Street. Whoever you is, reveal yourself. Reveal yourself.
26, that's my birthday, and 8 is the month, but I'm trying to figure out where the 5 come in.
4 to 5.
They've been coming in for a while though. The 26/5/8.
All right, that's what's up. I always see that too, and when it comes in, that's a whole nother episode in itself. When they talk about angel numbers and certain things like that, we have a different kind of relationship when it comes to numbers. Numbers can play a key part not only in numerology, but just you seeing certain numbers. So if you're seeing a certain time, like 1111 or 333 or 222, these are not just coincidences that you looked at the microwave at that time or you looked at your watch at that particular time. These are like reminders in a sense of energies. You got to start looking at numbers and certain things as energies or entities in itself that are kind of giving you a wake up call in that particular lane. So just keeping real, like, man, I'm telling you, it's certain things that is really, really deeper than what we understand. We take it very simple, like, ain't nothing wrong. That's just a little numbers. That's a couple numbers. Nah, man, everything has purpose down here. Everything. And so we're here to be students in life so we can be able to learn these different purposes. Okay, so I
think Juicy, you answered my question that I was just about to ask, because ever since I moved to Dallas in June. In August, I got my apartment. So in October was my birthday. Ever since my birthday, I've been seeing my birthday. I see 1015. everywhere.
Yeah.
I always tend to every day for like the last about month or so. I always look at the clock at 10:15. I see the number 10:15 on license plates. I'll see it. It'll just be the expiration date of something is 10:15. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
why am I seeing my birthday so much?
Yeah. Because you're here. You're in this thing. You're for real. But you got to know that those particular dates and that time that you were actually born you're connected.
Yeah,
it's connected. Yeah.
And then this came, this topic.
Yeah. It's happening. Yeah, no, for real. And it's something, like I said, to pay attention to. And once you put it on your radar, it's in your spirit. Once it's in your spirit, that's you to do the due diligence. You got to do the individual work to find out, why is it calling me? You know what I mean? Because I've had numbers all the time. That's why I go by Blick 333. I finally found out that 333 is the actual number for alchemy. And so when it was calling me for some time and stuff. And I have a little story. When I was on the beach one time, I was praying, meditating real super deep. And my sister was there, my mom, and one of my business partners was actually there. And so I wrote 333 in the dirt. Right? First time, 333 in the dirt. And it was some clouds that were way back there on the ocean. Cause I was in LA. This is LA. Shout out to LA. Santa Monica, actually, to be honest. Way out there. You see the clouds. Like when I first came there, they were so far back out there and wasn't tripping. I pushed 333. I end up meditating. I'm sitting in meditation mode. By the time I'm done meditating, my sister was like, that's weird. And that kind of like broke me out of my meditation. I looked. Those clouds were on the whole beach, like covered. Couldn't see nobody, like myself and a person that's close. You come out the fog. Weird. And I'm like, when I started, I'm like, dang, it was so far back there. How did those clouds? They just came straight up and was right there in that whole thing. And so that was starting my journey on like, what's this 333 about? You know what I mean? And then I figured out about alchemy and so on. It's a whole story to go with that. But yeah, I've had a few crazy experiences on the beach, by the way. But yeah, so those things are certain things that call out to us. And we are, I look at myself as an alchemist or someone that moves in a similar energy as an alchemist that can transmute energy. So energy can be one type of thing and I can shift that thing to be something else. But yeah, let's keep it going. So next we're going to go to the numerology personal number. And we'll read that for a second.
Okay.
She loading it up. You loading it up. Hey, you loading it up. Got it. Okay. Appreciate everybody in the room. Make sure y'all share the room. Yeah, make sure y'all share the room.
Your numerology personality number. Your personality number in numerology is calculated using only the consonants in your full name. This is then followed by the same.
Go ahead and get it out. Go ahead and get it out. Get it out.
Okay.
Keep it going. Let's keep it going.
This is then followed by the same process of allocating a number to each letter before adding them up and breaking them down to get a single digit number or master number. The personality number is literally the side of you that you allow people to see. In turn, this shows how others see you. What is true of most people is that we hide our true selves and therefore live under a persona. Sometimes this is done with a great consideration. However, most of the time we do it without even realizing or being entirely conscious of it. For that reason, it is often quite enlightening to see how your personality number can show the things that you ignore or don't deal with by acting the way that you do. So in turn, it can reveal deeper insight into your behaviors in different circumstances.
Appreciate it. Facts on top of facts, which shows me that the similarities in numerology is very similar to when I was saying cartomancy. I told you that's my whole thing. But cartomancy, number one thing is it's two actual cards, the actual cards itself, and it's the cards that you show everyone. Like when I'm on display, I'm in business mode right now. You see this side of Blick. Yeah, I'm business. What's up? What you want to do? And then I have the behind the scenes version of myself, which is more like, man, you know what these niggas were talking about, or this, that, you know, or my fun self, or certain things like that, or my romantic nature type of thing. These are things that can be revealed on multiple type of levels. So with this, it's saying the numerology, the personality is showing that you do have layers to yourself. And at any given time, you're either somebody is showing up. You know, a version of yourself is showing up. If you know it's a business meeting, we're in front of these millionaires, then it might not be good to bring out Bonquita. You know, I'm just saying, it's just this might be the time. And then we all do it, though. We don't even know how we do it. But sometimes you'll hear somebody talk a little more proper than normal. It's like you're putting on a persona at that moment and kind of to fit into the character of the situation. And some people don't give a damn. You know what I mean? When I first seen Cardi B, I think that's why she stood out so much, is because she didn't give a fuck. She's like, oh, but that's still a persona too. She's giving a persona too as well. Think about it. Her persona is to get you to know her like that. And I guarantee you that the woman that what's his name? Takeoff? No, it's not Takeoff. Offset? Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. Takeoff? Did I say it right?
Offset.
Okay, Offset. Yeah, the
Offset.
woman that Offset sees and that he's in love with is probably an entire different person. That's why on her song she'd be like, I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't this, I don't that. And it was a video was showing her actually cooking and cleaning and doing all that other stuff. So it's like you put on not a front, but you're putting on a presentation for someone. The same reason why we wear clothes. Why do you wear clothes? You wear clothes because you don't want to appear naked. Why you ain't coming as you are? You know what I mean? There's a certain persona or a certain thing, a character that we're signing up for when we're presenting ourselves to people. But go ahead. I see you had your hand up, Juicy.
That's why I was gonna say that's where we get the multiple personalities from.
Yeah.
That's where,
Very
because
true.
if we, that's why, you know, and people don't even realize that they have multiple personalities. It's not a bad thing though, because every personality is going to make up for something that the other personality doesn't do, or.
That's funny.
And
she
so,
got the church finger up.
I have 6. Hey, just see.
I'm gonna just say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the bad thing is when you don't know you got other personalities.
Facts.
Switch and change into somebody else, and that person needs to know, hey, homie, you just don't like this one time, and you like this another time.
Exactly.
Y'all need to come together and work it out.
It's funny.
That's why, right? Go ahead.
I was gonna ask Coco. It was funny that you just said that, because I was gonna ask you, have you seen different people? I swear I was just about to ask you that. Have you seen people switch between their characters? Because you got to know somebody really good to know, like, girl, that ain't how you normally act. Or homie, what you doing, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Have you seen that, consistently in your life?
I've seen it in a few people, and they be like, what you talking about? I ain't do nothing different. I'm just like, Yeah, you don't remember this? You don't remember this situation? You know what I'm saying? I actually was watching something last night. It's a very good show.
Okay.
Called Single Ladies, and they were talking about red flags. And that was one of the things she experienced with her ex-husband. Him totally changing character, like rah, 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 and then go like this. Oh, so what's up? Like nothing happened. Like straight up.
Nigga. Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, I've seen that.
Yeah. Especially on Bigo. You ain't never lied. On Bigo, I see one thing. I'm like, wait, you was just talking some spiritual shit. Now you like, F that B. Such. I'm like, bro, what is this? This is, I don't know if it goes. I don't know if it goes together. Go ahead, Poetic. I seen your hand up.
Now, my mother, may she rest and with her Jehovah Nisi in peace.
Yeah.
That woman, I lived with it all my life. She got diagnosed as schizophrenic. And it was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. She's like, yo.
Yeah, they don't care. They have no filter. They have no filter on their personality.
I've never met a person that bust a nigga in the head with a plate one day and then hold it out for you to feed them the next minute.
Now you smack him in the head and they say, now give me some more, please. Can I have a little bit of what you cooking?
That's a little different, though.
Yeah, you talking about this person.
Schizophrenia kind of is different. We talk about bipolar, baby.
Yeah.
It's like personality.
Yeah, you're right. You ain't lying.
If y'all know me, y'all know the difference between myself, Juicy, and Rashawn. Rashawn is the businesswoman. That's who y'all talk to when we have our meetings.
Yeah,
Juicy is the one that y'all feel.
See, that's where the extra eye comes from. You got to see what eye she's showing. If she's showing this eye,
I feel
or she's showing
the left eye,
this eye. That depends on who showed up. I already know. As soon as she switched, she switched. As soon as we start talking about anything on certain type of level, she'd be like, "Come again, say what?" You know what I mean? No, that's too funny. I'd be like, "Hold on."
I feel that because y'all know the poetic, which is who is always normally talking.
Yes.
Then y'all know the poison, which is me when I'm doing my poetry. But y'all don't know Bianca. Because baby,
Banca?
she is a force to be reckoned with.
Banca?
Yeah.
What up, Banca?
Banca.
Bianca? That's what's up. I think we all have those sides.
I don't smoke with her. That eyebrow went up, and I was like, put the forehead down. She about to. She is
Banca, no, Banca, no.
Because the first time my roommate ever seen Bianca, she was like, "Yo, you scared me. I've never seen you come up like that."
It's like, oh, you come again? No, I think we all do, man. We all have certain pieces of it. It's just about, like how Coco was saying, it's about, do you know you do, though? That's the difference. If you don't know you do, you just flip, flop, flip, flip. He just flipping. You know, if you're doing that and not having no kind of like control in the sense, then hey, then people will consider you being crazy. Really, real talk. But at any given moment, you could be the happiest person in the world. We all laughing and stuff, and then somebody pop in and they just disrespect you, and it's like, hey, look, man, like that's a whole nother person. this energy right here is like, hold on, nigga, I'm on your ass. You know what I mean? So I feel like at any given moment, we can switch through it. Shout out to Kima, because she got some personalities in her life. I don't even know what the hell to tell you, but she got a lot of personalities. One of them is a man. It's a pirate dude that I met one time, but I ain't gonna put her on blast. But go ahead. Juicy, what were you saying?
The pirate.
He's like, arr! I met the nigga too. He's kind of mean too.
And then somebody named Captain comes in.
And that's funny because a lot of people do. I don't think I don't have a man. All mine are women. But back to the personalities, I think people do know that they have multiple personalities, but because of the world we live in, they live in denial because they don't want to be stigmatized. They don't want to, they don't want that on them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you are crazy. No, but that's just who we are. And we have to, in order to really live in this world that we're in. Yeah. So we, the personalities take over.
Yeah. So. It's just the human is way more complex than what we give it. Period. That's how you look at it. You have trillions of cells.
That's a whole nother topic on a whole nother day.
You ain't never lied. All right, let's go ahead. You're right. Let's get back to it. We about to go in. But yeah, go ahead. You're right. We are at the halfway mark. All right, so let's go to the birthday number now, which we kind of lightly talked about.
Okay.
Should be right end of it.
Now, right. Okay, I was actually going to the actual numbers. Hold on.
She said the birthday number related to Cardi B.
Your birthday number in numerology. Lastly, but by no means least, your birthday number holds the keys to your destiny. This number is entirely based on the exact day you were born. Combined with your life path number and other core numbers, this can unveil your gifts, talents, and even your entire life's purpose. Based on the day of your birth, with the month, your birthday number will tell you of specific talents and potentially where you fit into and where they fit into your universe in order to give yourself true purpose.
That's good. That's really good. Let me go ahead and glance real quick. I had to touch the screen. It seemed like it was going down. All right. Shout out to everybody that's still with us, rocking with us. Appreciate y'all. All right.
Yeah.
We're here. All right, so we're getting ready to go over each number. I guess we're not every number because, as Juicy was just saying, there are master numbers, but we're gonna just do 1 through 9. So we have another little slide for that. I'll start having some of those slides too, so we can kind of show you guys what we're reading. Right now, we want to shout out to the lawofattraction.com. This is where we're getting some of the definitions from. Shout out to them for definitely assisting us with giving pretty accurate definitions of this huge type of dynamics. There's plenty of websites out there, but shout out to them. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're getting ready to switch it up a little bit, just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and go to This is numerology meanings. It's called worldnumerology.com. So this is just a real quick, to the point, real easy version of just knowing what the basic first 9 numbers are. All right. And we'll shift on over there. Let me know when you're ready, Juice.
All right. You mean be poetic? Shit.
Oh, Jesus. Mother, father, sister. And then I'll be calling her your name too, though. It goes in reverse. It ain't just one side. I'll be calling her your name too. I'll be like, poetic, I need you. I mean, Juicy, I need you to. Damn.
We just 2 fine sisters in your world.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate
the
it.
Virgo and the Libra.
Thank you.
You got
Thank
the Virgo and the Libra.
Thank you. I forgot.
Well,
You're right.
I'm going to do a quick little plug-in while I'm doing this. If you are enjoying the sexy tones of my voice reading to you, make sure y'all come through Miss Hood Scarlett's Velvet Voice auction on the 20th. I will be a part of it. Coming by this velvety voice, baby. That is January 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central, baby. Come and go.
You better come on. Hood Scarlett in the house.
So,
what up?
As we get to these number meanings, so this is all interesting because, like, now you're gonna having me break down all these numbers and think about all these numbers in my head. Now we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes of the situation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's dive in.
There are unchangeable traits to each single digit number. The 1 will always be bold and individualistic, but its behaviors changes somewhat when viewed from each of the categories. Surrounding numbers also play a part in the ways that each number acts and reacts. Learning these subtle and sometimes not so subtle differences gives each number and your personal chart more depth and insight and nuance. The personality of the number 1 is strong, individualistic, and goal-oriented, helpful traits for success in any endeavor. But during confrontation, the same number is likely to become aggressive and combative, even bullish. The number 2 is the opposite, subtle, gentle, diplomatic, sensitive, and cooperative. The tactful 2, ever the peacemaker, is a welcome addition during an argument or negotiation, but its sensitive nature can be hypersensitive and easily hurt. Two sides of the same coin.
Truth.
The shape of a number also symbolizes its personality. The number 1 is upright, bending in your face. The number 2, humble, flexible, and resilient, as most bowing on its knees. But make no mistake, the rigid 1 is unbending and will break under too much pressure, with the flexible 2 at times squashed by too much weight. We will bounce back off the pressure of.
So, Miss Lene,
the survival qualities of the cooperative 2 often outlast a headstrong 1. You can see which numbers are most prominent in your personal chart on your free. Oh, never mind. My bad. I was an ad.
Yeah, you about to go in. On your free she about to go in poetic mode. Stop playing. So let me tell you about number 3. That's what I'm waiting on, that 3.
Okay. 1, the primal force. Among the 9 single-digit numbers, the 1 holds a special place. From the spiritual perspective, it is the number of creation, the primal force, which all numbers spring forth. The number 2, all-knowing, the most feminine among all numbers. The 2 is also the most underestimated, at least when it comes to power and strength. It is almost always gentle, tactful, diplomatic, forgiving, and understanding. 3, the creative child. The number 3 is like a gifted teenager who is still under the protection of their parents, a bit spoiled, scattered, and perpetually in need of guidance. However, the most obvious trait of the 3 are in the creative field and powerful need to express it. 4, the salt of the earth. The 4 is without a doubt the most stable, grounded number, reflecting strength and stability. Its chief characteristics are dependability, productivity, punctuality, and obedience. It is trustworthy, patient, conventional. 5, a dynamic force. The number 5 is the most dynamic and energetic of all single-digit numbers. It is unpredictable, always in motion and constantly in need of change, although it is molded from the almost equal mix of masculine and feminine qualities. 6, the caretaker. While the 6 is considered the most harmonious of all single-digit numbers, it is not without its flaws and upsets. The most important influence of the 6 is its loving and caring nature, properly nicknamed the motherhood of numbers. 7, the philosopher. The number 7 is the seeker, thinker, the searcher of truth. Notice the capital T. The 7 doesn't take anything at face value. Always trying to understand the underlying hidden truth. The 7 knows nothing. 8, balance and power. The number 8 is perhaps the most misunderstood of all single-digit numbers, as novice and numerology professionals alike seem to hammer on the money and the power, the image of the 8.
Eternal.
I kind of want to read them more.
Say it again.
For number 8.
Yeah, let's go. You want to dive in a little more? Just don't lose your place. Just don't lose your place.
Yeah, because it... numerology, money and power, image of the 8, often with client requests, a name change consultation. It's because they want to add 8 to their chart with the mistaken belief it will bring them money and power. It is true that the 8, more than any other number, emphasizes the areas of career, business, finance, and authority. As with other single-digit numbers, the shape reflects its important attributes. In the case of 8, it signifies balance. The 8 is a great karmic equalizer, a force that creates just as efficiently as it destroys. When the 8 comes knocking, you can be assured you will reap what you sow.
Oh, it's coming back around. It's coming back around. Karma too. It's also karma. All right, let's go to 9.
So, 9, global awareness. Ordinarily, I keep the math to a minimum when I discuss the aspects of numerology. In the case of the number 9, however, the math highlights the philosophical observation that is unique and very revealing. So bear with me, please. Y'all, I know I sound like I'm saying this, but y'all do. Yeah, I hope y'all know I'm reading it. That's
You're poetic. That's because you're poetic. Look, I told you. Poetic. Let's go. All right, cool. All right, so what we're gonna do is like I said, we're getting ready to go to a quick little commercial. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. That was just, like I said, a basis of it. We want you to make sure that you have all of these things on your radar. Like I said, we talked about astrology. We talked about numerology. We're going down. I told you eventually we could get to cartomancy. All these different truths are different ways to be able to highlight certain aspects of your life. So like I said, if you don't know yourself, or you even know yourself, you know for sure yourself, it's still good to glance at some of these things to be able to see what's up. We'll definitely be able to come and bring this back. So I'm very curious of what everybody's number is. So we'll probably do that as a personal journey on ourselves with Juicy to be able to find out what everybody's number on the team is and just kind of make sure if everybody's in agreement with it. I also have my friend Cheza. She pops in here every now and then. We're both on Harari. I always say it wrong. But it's a different kind of form of astrology in a sense where you study a person's chart or you study questions or things in the actual moment, like right now. If you ask something right now, it'll say what's the core of the reason and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we keep this room and our energy, these shows and stuff like that, with information that we can be able to use. Okay. So let's go ahead and pay some.
Quick question.
Go ahead. Let's bop them in before we bop out.
Question.
Let's go.
So my roommate just popped her head in and said, "Why are you reading it so sexual?" Sexual?
No, you're just reading it with some that poetic thing that I was talking about. I don't know
Oh,
what you
no.
was. Last time your
Fake
tongue was
like,
getting out the
I ain't
blocks, you know.
saying.
Like last time your tongue was getting out the blocks, you was like,
It was like cracking.
today you like, I'm in my flow, nigga. You in your womanness, your divine feminine.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Actually,
Tell her don't be hell. Tell her don't be no hater. Like shit, she want to read it. Tell her she can read it. I know she can hear me. You want to read it? What's that?
It's that velvet voice. It's that
Velvet.
voice.
What's this,
It's the
velvet?
velvet voice,
Is this
you know?
velvet?
It's just passion.
Yeah.
She love what she's reading.
It's an enthusiasm for the information that I am gathering.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
interested. My voice tends to go up an octave when I am genuinely interested. Okay, come on, let's go pay some bills.
All right.
My bad.
No, you're good.
She's intrigued by numerology.
She's intrigued by it. Oh my goodness. We can see why Juicy loves it so much. Now, it definitely is a good form, like I said, of being able to read people, reading yourself first. I say before you're trying to read somebody else's chart, read your damn self. Figure out who you are. All right, we'll be back. We'll be back, baby.
Oh boy. Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low low. Give me all the smoke. Give me all
What up? We back, you guys. We back. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys for being here with us. Yeah, what another wonderful show. Talking about numerology. We went over pretty much all of the, or not all, but just certain parts of numerology. You only can touch the tip of the iceberg, especially with the time that we have. But yeah, we'll definitely be jumping back into it. You know how we do it. We bring shows back, and then next show gonna be one level up. Now let's go a little bit further in. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. We only have a few more shows for this season, which is gonna be crazy. Before we end it, let me see. We're gonna go ahead and do some would you rathers with the wonderful Coco that is putting people in the chokehold. No, that's playing. It felt like it rhymed. It felt like it was right. She's like, I got your ass. No, that's playing. So she's gonna do a little bit of Would You Rather since we haven't done Would You Rathers in a minute. So let's bring Would You Rather back for a second, and then we'll be able to fly on home. It's all you. Got him.
All right. Next portion of the show is called Would You Rather, and the first contestant on the docket is Super Juicy.
Super Joe.
Super Juicy.
Super juicy.
Let's go with this one. Would you rather live in the wilderness from civilization with no human contact, or live on the streets of the city as a homeless person?
I would definitely live in the wilderness with no contact, civilization. I'm of the earth, so that's just my thing. So yeah.
Well, it's funny. Well, it's a side note, and it's funny that you said that because I was talking to Goddess earlier this morning. Shout out to Goddess, and we were talking about like this whole thing of us meeting and stuff is about to hit the iceberg for us to do multiple things. We got some things in the pipeline for us flying, going places. Got to have your passport. We got some things where we want to constantly find reasons to actually throw events. So you already know that. Got it. I feel like that should just be right there. And then the last one that she suggested, because we got so much land that we own right now, is us actually, once it get a little bit warmer, us doing like a camping type of trip. Got him. We got the fire pit, the whole nine. Like it's gonna be like not camping in the middle of nowhere, but we're gonna be like going back and forth.
I sure was finna say, nigga.
We got the house right there. Like you gonna go to the house over here and just go use the bathroom, but we ain't go. But it's gonna be like the camping because it's trees and stuff out here. Like, we gonna be like some nigga camping. Now that's playing. I'm just joking. Straight nigga camping.
That's glamping.
Like we pretending like we camping.
I'm from the city.
Yeah.
I'm from the city, but I ain't scared of nothing. But I ain't never been camping, so I'm gonna need you to protect me. Yeah, because I don't want to get eaten by the bears or coyotes.
Nah, we go.
I know I live in Texas.
Can we have a tent though?
We gonna have that thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a full tent. We're gonna do like a full tent, a full little situation, and we keeping the house on standby, nigga. We gonna be like looking, it's gonna be nearby.
We don't need no house to stand by. We
Coco,
hood.
what you think?
We hood. We can handle this.
No, I'm just saying if we ain't got no tent. She talking about camping that.
Yeah, on the ground. She's tripping. On the straight ground.
laying
Nah.
What?
Nah, there's gonna be some
If
luxury
we gonna
camping.
do it, we gotta do it right.
Luxury camping, like a full-fledged
Been
tent.
camping a few times.
It ain't gonna be too cold. It ain't gonna be like with that perfect kind of temperature. And like I said, we gotta go to the bathroom. We go in the house. It ain't gonna be just nothing like way out there in the wilderness, but it is a lot of trees.
Brings back so many memories of camping.
Hey, bring it back, Coco. You welcome. You can definitely come through. You can definitely come through. All right, let's keep it going. My bad. That was just a side note.
All right, Poetic, you are next. Would you rather snitch on your best friend for a crime they committed or go to jail for the crime they committed?
Damn.
Coco, you and these would you rather be like giving me actual life situations that happened?
Oh shit!
Appreciate it, Zen.
The way that I actually did, which was just go to jail.
God dang, you going like I'm going to jail, nigga. Now, if I go to jail for your ass, you better be paying on my books. I better not have a want. You better be taking care of my family while I'm gone. Like it better. We are bonded for life, nigga. Like I could have told on your ass.
That's the negative. That's the negative. They gonna disappear like Houdini.
I say I will go to jail for my best friend because she don't like my tail. When I first got injured, she would come and help wash me and do all kinds of shit. So that heifer, I'll take the charge.
Okay. So everybody ain't worthy for to take the charge though. Everybody ain't worthy. But yeah, they got a couple people that's like, look, for my mama, like certain people, I'd be like, look, ma, I got you. Don't even trip. But we making sure we got the business still popping late. Don't trip. I ain't never been to jail, so I'm like, I'm saying that lightly. But it is what it is.
So I have sex for me. It ain't what you want.
Ain't what you need at all. Nigga, I'll be a meditating nigga in jail. Like they be like, this nigga don't come out. He just be fasting and just meditating like shit.
I felt like I was doing something wrong in my criminal life when I went to jail for domestic violence.
Like you beat their ass, boy. Goddamn. She out here beating their ass.
Hey, I used to be a beast. I used to be a beast on 2 legs. I just sat down.
She had to calm it down for a second. Got to calm it down. Okay, calm it there. All right, for sure. Let's go.
Next question is to you, Blick. And would you rather be transported? Would you rather be transported permanently 500 years into the future or 500 years into the past?
God damn. That's a good one. Hold on. Let me feel it. Because 500 years ago, we have an idea what happened, right? So if I'm transported in the past, dang, that's a long time to hope that somebody could keep a damn situation popping. But then how we're headed right now, 500 years, nigga, we're going to be having robot women and girlfriends and shit. There's so much stuff right now. So, it's like one, it seems like you gain a lot. Other one, you're going back, you're losing a lot because we can damn near hit slavery and the shit. I might end up in a damn field somewhere. Yeah, I might do the future thing. I think I'm gonna do the future. I'm gonna be future on that. Nigga. I'm gonna be future.
I don't think you've been losing. You can actually go back and make some positive changes.
Listen, but look, it's gonna take 500 years for that to be concrete.
But it's taking 500 years to get. It's taking us 500 years now to get anywhere now. So what would be the difference?
Well, what the difference is
There's
now?
No difference. It's still taking 500 years.
Listen, but look, 500 years from now, we might even have more things to be able to do, like flying cars, more technology, certain things. You can kind of establish some stuff.
I don't want it.
I get it. It's horrible. But back in the day, I feel like we've came so far. We have come so far. So why are we going back? Who knows? I can survive at any time, but that shit is like
going back to burn it down because they ain't gonna let. They said place you there. They didn't say you was gonna have another life. They said place.
Just play.
So they ain't gonna know what the hell hit them. Hopefully, I come in the night and I got a lighter in my pocket.
Not that
it is over.
Not that you want to come like a.
She said, "I'm coming tonight." They were like, "This slave ain't the same. She different. Like she different."
Come like a thief.
Hey,
she back there trying to play. She up there acting like she picking cotton and she got a lighter. She like, watch this, y'all. Y'all don't even know about this yet. 500 years from now, I'll show you how to make a bat with batteries. Look, I got batteries and some jawbreakers. Watch this. Watch what I do. Nah, you're right. That's crazy though.
The jawbreaker.
You know, foil. You got a little foil, little paper clip. You only need a few things. I seen that light. Did you guys see those on Instagram? The Instagram actually can start a light with just 2 batteries on the side of a light, 2 batteries on the side, 1 battery on the front, and yeah, that's it. So 4 batteries total. 2 batteries touching forward, touching the light, and then 2 batteries that are upward like this will make a light come on. You'll come out there and be rich.
Yeah, we
instantly.
learned that in elementary school.
Yeah, rich. I'm just saying, it's just so much stuff you be teaching them niggas. You be like, look, nigga, let me show you what to do. We don't have to be in the dark no more. Let me show you what this light bulb do. Let me show you what this light bulb.
That was the problem with a lot of folks, even now. Yeah. We always try to think like, oh, okay, people are gonna be progressive. They gonna understand the plan. No. Too many people, when you look at the Black Panthers or whatever,
you ain't lying.
You ain't lying. Bad apples in there. So I'm just going back and running up shit and telling people run.
Run!
It's a fire.
But you know what? It's because it's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. That's the problem. Yeah, everybody want to be the leader and blind as a motherfucking bat. I'm blind. I'm blind.
Go back and tell them slaves nothing because I can hear them now. This high yellow wench came and she said
she from the house. She from the house. Look, she coming from in the house. Of course she could say that. No, that's funny. They know you in the house. Coco would have been in the house. He was like, I want your Coco right here. Come over here and cook my food. Coco like, I got something for your ass, nigga. Nah, just playing.
That part right there.
Make my oatmeal. Like, it's going to be special oatmeal.
My grandmother was a slave, but she wasn't like it. She was doing some things with the slave master.
Mm-hmm. Don't play with us.
Put a curse on my family. That's a whole other story.
That's how it starts. It was so funny. It's a whole other story. But my brother had actually said that the other day.
Life, so I think I'll make a pretty good one back then.
Facts. What were you saying, Coco? You was saying
brother said that, and I said my brother said that the other day. In his head, he was like, "How is the dark-skinned slave in the house?" I'm like, "Well, it had to start somewhere." They just didn't get light skin.
Exactly.
I'm not finna
dark
with you, Coco.
With him. Now we have a light skin. That's true though. That's
exactly.
So
and then what happens is they sell that one to somebody else. So they think or whatever, like, oh, make your daughter marry my daughter. and they're gonna say daughter, but you already know.
Keep them light.
I'm telling you, I got a whole story, even with my own family when it comes to that.
Lord
But
Jesus.
that's what happens.
So I guess, hey, it's all good. But yeah, I'm good on the past.
Yep.
Past, leave the past where it is. Let's get to the damn future, and let's hopefully that we take it from there.
Go back.
I'm burning it down.
I'm going back and I'm gonna make an empath. I mean the impact. I said the empath. I am an empath. The impact. And then I'll come back to the future and keep it going.
Well, we appreciate you guys, man. We appreciate every one of you guys. Man, this is a pre-recorded show, but it's all good. We still gonna have it up. Just if you guys are curious and want to watch this again, it'll definitely be back on in just a little bit. But yeah, we appreciate you guys coming out. Remember keeping the idea about numerology. It's a good form, a good way to be able to point, see what's up, and get some interesting things about yourself that you might not know, or some things that you just reminding yourself about. So it's good to go in that path and that direction to be able to move and groove. So yeah, shout out to all of our family and everybody that's not here right now. We got the Goddess Trends. We got Miko in our house showing love. He's actually provided a few actual books. Juice, if before the show is over real quick, can you it was supposed to be naming some books. Let me go ahead and see if I can load it up. I think my iPad didn't died. I was gonna name a few books for you guys so you guys can kind of have an idea. By the great Miko. Well, one of them is called Numerology with Tantra. So Harris Johari, spelled Johari. Harish. Harish. So that's one of the books, just opening it up and looking super quick. One of the books that I have.
And then you also have The Astrology Complete Guide by Matthew Day.
Yes, that's a good one too.
Goodwin.
Yes, good. So we want to make sure we always leave you with something, so you ain't just relying on Google or YouTube, so you can actually get some of these books, support these people. Look into it. Barnes & Noble is one of my number one places in person that I actually do. If not, then you can guys go online and get you some books. Amazon, of course. And so build up your arsenal so you can know more about these things that you might, want to know more about. That might trigger you a little bit. So, okay, cool. So once again, we are Hitmaker Society. We are creatives helping creatives. We really are here to help people get those ideas that are in your brain into real life reality. So you ain't just talking about doing a book one day, talking about doing a movie, talking about doing an album. We're the ones that's that middle person that say, let's bring it into reality. Doesn't matter if you work it off. It don't matter if you pay us, but we gonna bring this thing in here. So, and then we work together and we're friends and stuff as also. So if you want to be a part, be with us, need our services, holla at your boy, your girls and all this stuff, because we can't give you access to everybody no more. I'm changing things now. Jesusness, everybody knows. But yeah, we're definitely working on a situation. So that website right below, I know it'll be working because I just paid the damn bill. Hitmakersociety.com. It came out automatically. Jesus. But hitmakersociety.com, go there. You'll be able to see about us. You see our mission statement, see a few people that we're in association with. And then we also have forms in there. So you can join the team, or if you need our services. Also, if you want to contact us on IG, make sure you hit up We Are HMS. That's WEAREHMS. Hit me up in the DM. We'll be able to hit you up, contact you back within 48 hours is the goal. And yeah, and we'll be able to help get your creative juices in real life. Creative juices. Aha. All right, let's keep it going. So we have a talented crew. So Coco, one of the goats, just chilling, relaxing today. What's one of the best ways that people can get in contact with you? Giving a plug.
Here on Bigo as Cocoa Water or what's wrong with me tonight?
It's okay. It's okay.
Or on IG as Coco Luan.
She got it. They got you. Y'all better hit up on our page. Let me do that with something new so y'all can see that. Okay, yeah, you see that cocoa water? That's with a C. C-O, water. Got it. All right, cool. So Juicy Juice, if anybody needs to get in contact with you, what's the best way they can get in contact with you?
Right here on Bigo at OneJuicy, on IG at ShinyPool82, work email RashonConley.hms@gmail.com.
Got him. Okay, we got Poetic Poison. If people need to get in contact with you, what's the best way they can get in contact with you?
They can never trust a big butt and smile.
Hey,
No,
don't trust him.
If you want to get in contact with me, you can reach me here on Vigo IV Poet social media. This is What Poetic Poison. And for any business inquiries, you can hit me up at poetic.hms@gmail.com.
You see how she said that? That's why we have her reading, y'all. That's why we got her reading, doing the reading. We already know. All right, so shout out to everybody. Shout out to Fem. I see her. Fem was she's doing some work, some background HMS work. I got her on some task stuff, so on some workflow stuff. So it's good. I got to give her a shout out. And like I said, everybody else is rocking with us. We appreciate you guys. You want to come up in here again. We do have panels. I will be recording something maybe a little bit later. It's at HMS Media. Just coming up back in the room, and we going to get that popping. I'm recording some music. I did it yesterday. It felt like I was getting out the blocks. It was hard. I was like, dang, I ain't rapped in 6 months. That's too long. That's too damn long. So I'm getting back out the blocks. I got to keep going now and finish this album. But we love y'all. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for another successful event, our show. And we going to see you next time. Before I go ahead and turn the music up, the next show is going to be called, I believe it's Drama for Your Mama. Jesus. We're going to be pretty much talking about the origins of drama. Why people own the drama. Why do you have drama like it's a medicine or a crack? People be treating drama like it's crack. So the name of it's gonna be called
crack.
It is,
especially here on Vigo.
They're addicted to drama for real.
Is that also the one where we doing the drama about box 1?
Yeah, actually it is.
Can't nobody have my box. What did they talk about? No, I'm just...
Shit, she gonna be in box 2 just because he said that. You know? She was like, "Why am I in box 2?" I'm like, "Shit, that's why, right there." Nah, that's playing.
tell you.
Nah, that's what's up. But now we're going to be able to talk about that. Why do people go through that? What's the definition of drama and what really drama is? And why do we get addicted to it? Sometimes we say we don't want it, but sometimes we be kind of acting certain ways in order to get it. So it's going to be a good show. We're going to be talking about it. All right, so we see you guys next time. That's going to be, what is today? Jesus, it's Wednesday. That's going to be Friday.
Today is Wednesday.
Friday. Dang, it's going to be the 13th. Friday the 13th? Come again, say what? And we talking about drama?
We gotta make sure.
And we talking about
come out on Friday the 13th.
Friday the mother flipping 13th, y'all. All right, for sure. So see you guys Friday the 13th. Drama for Your Mama. We'll be back, and if it's like this, we'll probably all be black. So I'll hit you guys a little bit later.
Yep.
Peace out.
I'm blazing.
Got him.